Hello everyone, welcome to Ruth Straight Talk, the channel designed to help you, your students and your children live a fuller life, become lifelong learners, and grow into the awesome human beings you were designed to be. I'm Cynthia Ruth. Homeschooling parents and teachers know that there are many days when your child simply does not want to go to school. They hate school, and you wonder if there's a way to help them to begin to love school. Well, actually, there are many ways to do this. And not only are there ways to transform the way that they view education, but you can also help them to love learning. If you know someone that hates to go to school and you want to help them, this video is for you. I will give you 10 things to do that will stimulate a love for learning in the student and therefore a love for school. I will also give you easy, practical ways to implement these strategies. And of course, don't forget my bonus at the end of this video. So let's get right to it. The first strategy to encouraging the child to love learning and thereby love school is to allow the child to interact with games and fun activities. Students are always fun-loving, and including creative activities along with the curriculum gains their interest for learning. All students love to play games, and they also love fun activities such as storytelling and skits that can help them to learn without the pressure to learn. Also, team building activities can be organized so as to promote creativity, thinking in groups, and helping them to learn how to accept others' ideas as well. The second strategy is to allow your student freedom of expression. As social beings, human beings love to share their ideas, love to interact in debate and discussions. And when your student or your child is allowed that liberty to express what they think, they are then contributing to the class, and it gives them a stake in the outcome of the lesson. This freedom of expression is vital to helping the child come out of themselves and join in the group activities. The third strategy is to tap into the student's emotional development through creativity. Creative expression is important to a child to trigger up their emotional development. The key is to tactfully use these techniques to teach tough lessons and make the children learn with fun and ease. Activities such as a puppet show will keep the students feeling interested in the learning sessions, and the flow of images in their heads will give them a sense of creativity. This creativity gives them the freedom to explore the surroundings and to learn new things from them. The fourth strategy is to allow the students to explore areas of interest or topics of interest freely. Students will love a teacher that helps them to explore a topic of interest. When they can show off their emotions, their creativity, and their interest in this particular topic, you as a teacher will help them to build confidence and a sense of acceptance into the classroom. This will definitely help them to feel more accepted as part of the classroom setting. The fifth strategy is to stimulate problem-solving skills. Use problem-solving activities to stimulate imaginative thinking in your students. That's why teachers promote activities such as open-ended questions, creative team-building activities, brainstorming sessions, and debates among busy curriculum schedules. The open-ended questions will open a world of imaginative thinking for your students, and they will come up with creative answers, creative responses that will probably shock you and the rest of the class. The sixth strategy is to allow students activities to reduce the stress and anxiety in the classroom. Most students can't sit for extended periods of time without becoming bored or stressed. And when a teacher allows the children to move around from one activity to the next, probably to stretch their legs just before a major test, this reduces the stress and the anxiety that the student feels when they are preparing for a test. Your students will appreciate that time of de-stressing in the middle of all the work that they are required to do. The seventh strategy is to allow time for reflection and mental assessment. The assimilation of the lesson is as important as actually teaching the lesson. And when the students are allowed time to implement what they've learned, probably in a hands-on activity or in a discussion session, a debate, this will allow the student to not just learn the material, but will assimilate it into the point where they're actually able to use it in real life scenarios. Your students will find that learning is more enjoyable when they have mastered that skill. The eighth strategy is to boost problem-solving skills. When a student feels that a problem is too difficult to complete, or that it's too difficult, a concept that is too difficult for them to learn, the child will become frustrated, will become angry, and will want to be anywhere but in that classroom. A wise teacher will provide problem-solving skill techniques that will help the student traverse through problems that they think are impossible. For example, the teacher can use brainstorming activities involving puzzles that can stimulate problem solving in children. Creative problem solving helps students to think outside of the box, and they then move into the area of more imaginative and more inventive and innovative ways to solving a problem. Once the child has learned how to solve that problem, or that they are actually able to do the problem, they will want to be part of that classroom setting. The ninth strategy is to improve focus and attention. The average student has a very limited attention span, and so conventional teaching methods may not work in a classroom like that. Teachers who choose to play memory games, take regular breaks and intervals by changing the activities in the classroom, will find that they can improve the students' attention and focus for a lot longer than an average lecture or note-taking session. The 10th strategy is to follow your students' passions. Make areas in your classroom that would showcase what your students like to do, whether it's dance, poetry, drawing, or other art forms, whether it's playing in the football team or the chess team. When the teacher shows up for events that the students are involved in, those students feel validated, they feel that they're important to their teacher, and they will try to give the teacher their best in that classroom. This is an invaluable part of educating students and something that will allow both teachers and students to enjoy. So there you have it. 10 important things that you as a teacher or a homeschool teacher can do to make your child love school. Every human being wants to feel validated wants to feel important and want to feel that they're a vital part of a community. When you reach out to your students in these 10 strategies, your students will realize that they are important to you, and they will understand how valuable you are to that classroom and to that lesson, and they will love to be with you, to study, to learn, and to grow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.